Players can start whenever they're ready. Some pre-match emote spam as per tradition. It's a lot of emotes. That's actually some pretty impressive emote spam. Alright. Looks like Kirby wants to start at level 20. And that's what's going to happen. Alright. Good openers from both players. Oh! Ferox misses a Z rotation. It's going to take out SC stacking right away. Gets back to parity. Let's go with 0 residue. Now has to replace the T. You know, Kirby. I have not seen mess up yet. I know I very well could have been distracted and missed something, but Kirby seems to be playing very well. And Kirby showing up with a 2.8 million. Put this in perspective, I recently saw her put up a 2.5 as her personal best. Shocky and Zin, that seems like a grand finals match. That was an incredible showing by both of you. Even had those high level plays in the level 31 and 2. Ferox maintaining this zero residue parity for ST. Seems to be working. Super Shocky saying in chat that he taught a little bit to both of these players. So these players do know a thing or two about the forbidden arts. This is where we go into corner Beniki. Oh, Kirby going all the way to the sky. Has to use 2 T pieces to fill the stack. But Kirby is back on track. Both of them have like the 0 parity, which is actually an irregular kind of setup, because usually you're supposed to have like 2 extra blocks on the very left side. That's what gets you perfect ST. We have both players only have a score differential of 2,000 points. Ferox has 7 lines extra to work with, so this is not a true score lead. It's barely even a lead. This game is so, dare I say it, neck and neck. Alright, Shocky, we got the same brain cell, let's go. Alright. Both at 1.8. Kirby at level 25. Ferox at level 24. Alright, the gravity's about to get pretty fast. It's gonna be tough to maintain an SC stack, so both of these players are gonna have to play very efficient, very smart, very fast, very creative. There's so much that goes into high scores at the later levels. Alright, Kirby at level 29. Oh, 80,000 point difference. And Ferox is still ST stacking. Level 30 for Kirby. Kirby, a Grandmaster. Level 31. She can handle those high speeds. Might be tough to do some spins. Level 32. But that wasn't enough. 2.5 versus 2.6. Ferox is going to take round 1. An insane finale to that round. Level 32. So it couldn't quite reach Ferox efficiency. That's the Grandmaster coming out. Right. And Kirby looking... Oh, that's actually a really cool solve there. Not what I would have expected. Doesn't get rid of the floating S, but that does. We're getting double 2.5s in tournaments. So we missed Shocky getting a world record. Kirby did a smart, yes. Kirby always does a smart. That is basically what Kirby does. We had double 2.5s in a tournament match from level 20. We just had a 3 million point round. Some absolutely insane score attack coming out. This is what I wanted to see. Thank you everyone for making this possible. Kirby still with the big brain solutions. They may need to do a reset soon. It's kind of a tough situation to be in. Still managing. Alright, Kirby is back into the groove. It's not skipped a beat, just 2 lines behind, but also is still working with that perfect ST stacking. A little bit of a mishap starting to form, but actually cleaned it up perfectly. So she's still able to maintain an ST stack out of it. Incredible plays. Uses 2 Js to get a platform again for the 3 wide overhang setup. It's exactly what you want. It looks like Kirby has to break ST stack. Ferox had to break a little bit too. It still has a form set up and is able to score a ton. Kirby very high up on the board. Things could get a little dicey. I mean, they are a little dicey right now, but the Kirby burns down very smartly. I was looking for a way to get back to scoring because with Ferox playing with T-spins on the right, that lead is going to get absolutely massive. Ferox has to break back to back. But still in a good spot. Nothing too detrimental. We're about a similar spot in the game. Level 22. It's a 254,000 point difference right now in Ferox's favor. Kirby trying to burn back down and get to a clean stack. Actually makes a Kaidan out of that in that setup. Kaidan making a T-spin double out of like a little staircase. That can easily help you get back into ST. Ooh, Kirby having to use IRS to survive at the very top. Just barely gets the T-spin into Tetris. She didn't hold the rotate button up there, she would have topped out. very early, and you don't want to do that against Ferox. She has to play very aggressive right now, given that huge score deficit. She's actually closing the gap, though. Ferox at level 28 with the very high speed now. He's actually managing to survive a little bit. Gets level 29. Gets even faster. And that's a top out. 2.3 million is needed by Kirby. This is actually kind of... Oh! She gets it! She gets the chase down at level 28. 2.34 million. That aggressive play really paid off there. And Kirby ties it up 1-1. Oh, Ferox has a really odd board. Has to sacrifice a few T-spins in order to get into an actual ST stack. Is now in a lot more comfortable spot. Alright. Well, Kirby is going really fast right now. Perhaps trying to do timer strats later. Or it could be conditioning. Who knows? Either way, Kirby do be zooming. Nowhere good to put the Z piece, so I has to sacrifice the T-spin. And that's gonna be the end of the ST stack for now. Unless... Oh my gosh. Is she gonna fix this? Yeah, it's not gonna be an immediate fix. That Kaidan is going to get back into the ST swing of things. Perhaps with a hamburger, we get back into a perfect groove. Yeah, sees another T piece to get into parity. Well, Ferox is going to town on the right side. Right as I say that, Ferox has to break ST. Freaking commentator curse. Alright, time for some more water. Stay hydrated, folks. Oh, Kirby in kind of a rough spot. Had a very good ST stack for a while. Again, had to sacrifice it in order to stay alive. I mean, you could try to go for your ST stack as tall as you can, but you can't really score points if you're dead. So, kind of want to survive as well. I live by those words. You can't score points if you're dead. Very nice eye spin by Ferox. We're at level 21, level 22 now. Ferox has a much more significant lead this time. It shows no signs of slowing down. It's finally shown a sign of slowing down. Of course, right when I say things. Alright. Alright. It's just mesmerizing. Alright. We're at the lower lock delay speeds now for Ferox. I have to be a little careful, especially with that just hanging L. Seems to be fine. Plenty of position to score. Ooh, but missed off the eyepiece. Yeah, this is where, and like talking about the master snowball effect. Alright. Ferox actually tops out at 2.2. Kirby at 2.5 is actually going to be just fine. Just going to mold it out a little bit. Alright, try to go far. Makes it to level 30. Which is a very commendable feat. It's very tough to get to 30. Alright, and Kirby actually poised to take the set if Ferox doesn't take this upcoming round. So I would like to formally apologize right now. I am currently running on minimal sleep, so I was like too excited to get to this tournament. I didn't want to oversleep like somehow. So commentary might deteriorate a little bit. I'm going to take a pretty good nap when I'm done here. Also known as going to bed. And SGFerox actually going really high up for that ST stack. Playing super greedy. It seems to be paying off pretty well. Right, now how? Oh, rotates the T piece again. Maybe trying to stall, but actually ends up locking the T piece. Oh, there goes that ST stack. It's a pretty small vulnerability right now. me have to message someone quick. Very professional of me, I know. All right. Here we go. Well, 3/4 of the way to transition. And seems to be a kind of a low scoring game for both players. Normally I'd be expecting 1,000,000 points somewhere. But can't have a perfect game every time. And we should never expect that of people. It's like a little uncharacteristically low scoring game. It's still pretty close given the line differential. Ooh, Ferox bringing the O piece all the way to the right. I don't know if that was intentional. It's gonna result in some digs. Now we're about tying lines. Score differential is no longer as tight as I thought it'd be. There's the substantial 120,000 point lead. And fully intending to get as many T-spins with those. Getting as many T-spins as possible. Jeez. Ooh, misholds the T as well. This could be some wiggle room for Kirby. I guess the L and J just in time. Kirby doesn't have too much material to work with, so I might have to reset there. And places the first T. Gets the second. Z down. There we go. Kirby's back at a healthy ST. Alright, both of them, actually no. Ferox is about a level ahead. 180,000 points to go with it. It's getting all down to the wire. Ferox at level 28. The really fast speeds. Ooh, misdropped the Z piece. Man, wanted to go for a T-spin there. Level 28 T-spin for Ferox. 1.7 million. At level 29, this is looking to be the end. You know, Kirby at level 28, 138,000 points to go. Ooh. Only chipping away. Ferox at level 30. 194 lines. Now Kirby at level 29. Can she survive? Can she get the points? No, she cannot. We're going to another decider in the semifinals. With a differential of less than 100,000 points, that's a lot closer than it looks. Alright, we've got our ST openings for both players. We're using both the Z's in the stack already, so not too much wiggle room for extra Z's. You're building a little bit of a spire in the middle, but that works perfectly for ST. Starting to get those T-spins down. Gets 2 Tetrises set up for the ST stack. Both of them have been perfect so far. About 40 lines in. Kirby trying to get that reset done. Nails it. Ooh, Kirby now has double eyepiece dependency in their freestyle column. Oh, but actually the pieces work out perfectly for her. So you can now fill out the left side and is ready to score some T-spins again. This is down to the wire. Unfortunate piece sequence for Ferox. Now has to sacrifice ST. And Kirby has to sacrifice ST as well at the same time. Who can have a more efficient solve to get back into ST position. Ferox opting to take a few T-spin singles to keep the board safe. No. With a differential of 9,000 points. 2,000, 3,000. Insanely close. They cannot move an inch. Hazuka, thanks for the follow. You've come at a great time. These are some insane score attack matches. Super down to the wire. I genuinely have no idea who's going to win this one. We're midway through transition right now. SGFerox's ST tower, reaching for the sky. Ferox reaching 2 million points at level 26. It's about a 15 line difference. This is so close. They're both ST stacking out of their minds. $2.45 for SGFerox. Kirby's still going. 153,000 points left. $23,000 points left. Can she do it? She's got a few burns to go. Double, single, and that's gonna do it. Kirby is going to take the round and the match. And another nail biter, double 2.4.